I think so, yeah. I think especially for blue belts. But I think this kind of applies across the belts, is just people move too much and they try to do too much. So I was watching, this was a private lesson, I think it was Roy Dean, had posted a video. It's like just a synopsis of a private lesson that he took with Saulo. Okay. And I think Roy was already a black belt when he took the private lesson. But they rolled and they moved around, and then afterwards Saulo was kind of like breaking it all down with him. And he said, "You move great. You're really good. My major criticism is you move too much." He said, "You will have a good position, and then you'll go to an arm bar because you're bored. Or because
there's like some imaginary pressure that you have to go faster, or you have to constantly be moving."
And I think, especially with blue belts and purple belts, I see they're so eager to do the move they know that they don't take their time getting the positions right, or settling into the thing and stealing energy from their opponent, which is a huge part of what jiu-jitsu is all about. Another thing I see that people try to do, talking about moves, and I see this even from black belts, is they've got their mind on the move they want to do, and that's what stops them from being able to do that move, right? It's the act of wanting one outcome or another. That's the thing that pulls me out of flow. When I decide that I want it to be this way, I'm no longer in flow, and I can't feel your intentions anymore.
But is that possible when you're, like I referred to a library earlier, like, so your jiu-jitsu knowledge, your moves and principles and in the library there. So when your library is so much smaller, are you able to stay in flow state? You know what I'm saying? Like, because we know what to expect. With every action of our opponent, we can kind of anticipate what they're going for, move around it, and that kind of stuff. So do you think that it is possible to, like, for them to stay with a limited library?
Yeah, within a couple of years, right? But the main thing that makes you good at jiu-jitsu is not knowing a bunch of moves, right? Even if you have a huge set of moves, the right move at the wrong time is the wrong move. And if I am in a spot where it would be easier for me to say, like, I'm on the mount and I want to do a mounted arm triangle, but he's making it hard to do a mounted arm triangle because he keeps showing the back. Well, I'm working on the arm triangle. You're out of flow. You're not doing jiu-jitsu anymore. You're trying to do moves on a guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, so, like, when he's trying to give me his back, like, you're able to capture that opportunity because we've been there before. We know
because we've stacked
how to
the
get
hours
to the back, right? So, yeah, I'm just saying, like, is it possible for them to flow to the back and even flow out of the back, and be confident there?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I think the thing that you have to learn in order to be very good is to pull the correct weapon at the correct time, rather than forcing the thing that I want on this person. I mean, most people that I roll with, I'm not that big. I'm 5'8", 170, 172. But I'm not that big, so a lot of the people, and I wouldn't say most, but a lot of the people I roll with are bigger and stronger than I am, and they're experienced too. Man, to try to make somebody that's 220 pounds do what I say just because I'm a black belt and I know all the right answers, that's not real. That's not a real thing. But to take his desire and allow that to pull him out of flow, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
But me trying to press my will against somebody else is fruitless if they're big and strong or good.
Yeah.